guys, all is set to go. Only boarding the flight is pending for me. So before actually stepping into the UAE, as you know, it is United Arab Emirates. So it has totally 7 Emirats. That is why it is called as United Arab Emirates. In Arabic language, Emirat means region or land. So in UAE there are 7 Emirats, out of which 3 are major ones. And if you think Dubai is a country, Dubai is not a country, friends. It is a city. So there are 3 major Emirats like Abu Dhabi, Sharjah and Dubai. And if you want to travel from India to UAE, the cheapest way is to book flight to Sharjah. And that too, if you book from Bombay, you will get it dead cheap, guys. And from Sharjah, it is around 30 kilometers by road. You can go by bus or you can take a taxi also. So this is how you can travel cheaply to UAE from India. And one more thing, let me tell you about the cabin baggage guidelines, like what you can carry with you in your cabin luggage. See, if you are carrying any cosmetics or liquids, make sure that each liquid is not more than 100 ml and the total volume should not exceed 1000 ml. Okay, please keep this in mind. And the most important thing, guys, while you are carrying your laptops, please remember every laptop you carry should be charged. If your laptop is not charged or your laptop's battery is dead, then your laptop will be confiscated, especially at international airports outside India. Because what happens if the laptop is not charged? There are some incidents where the people have taken dummy laptops. If they look like laptops externally, but internally there are something else. They are dangerous goods. So for that purpose, the security personnel will ask your laptop and he will switch on it and he will check the proof that in reality it is a laptop. So make sure that your laptop is always charged while you carry, especially outside India. Okay. So one more thing, and the most important thing is, what are the medications or travel medications can you carry to UAE? When compared to all other countries, all other 192 countries in the world, UAE has very strict laws on importing medications, guys. Even you won't believe, phenylephrine is also a controlled medication there. I have contacted the Dubai Health Authority and Dubai Airports, Dubai Customs, and finally the Ministry of Health of United Arab Emirates. And finally I got a reply from them through mail. So according to their government, they have some annexure of list of drugs which are controlled or banned in UAE. So they said that if what you are carrying is not in the prescribed list, like if your medications are not in this list, then you can freely carry your medications with you and not exceeding for 3 months. And also there is one more way. You can contact the United Arab Emirates Ministry of Health website. From there you can get an approval form for your medications for importing. All you need is the doctor's prescription, your passport number, and what are the medications you are carrying. That's it. You just input it to their website and wait for 2 to 3 days. It is a free process and you will get an approval letter from them. And one more thing, guys, I think you will be shocked by listening to this. In UAE, WhatsApp, Facebook, FaceTime, messengers, the voice calls and video calls are banned, guys. You cannot do voice calls and video calls through these apps. Then what is the alternative? There is one more app called Botim, which used to charge for video call and voice call earlier, but I think now it's free. And also you have GoChat Messenger. Through that also you can do video calls and voice calls. And if you are carrying liquids of more than 100 ml capacity in your hand baggage, then the security personnel will throw it without any hesitation, guys. Be it how much ever expensive it may be, they don't care. Because it happened with me when I was leaving Bangkok from Suvarnabhumi airport. I just got 2 water bottles of 300 ml each within the airport only. I didn't even open the seal also. The moment I got into the security check, in front of me only, the security personnel took that water bottles and just throw it in the dustbin, guys. It was really hurting at that moment. So make sure that the liquids you carry doesn't exceed 100 ml. In my opinion about this airport, This Chhatrapati Shivaji airport is really very boring. I don't know why, guys, but it is very big, very long to walk. As soon as you enter the departures, there is no air condition at all. I think there is nothing much happening at this airport, guys. But the duty-free area is really good. The duration of my journey will be 3 hours 20 minutes according to the ticket, and it is a direct flight, Air India Express, Boeing 787-400. Actually, this trip was unplanned, guys, because initially I wanted to visit Bangkok, but due to some issues it got cancelled. If I had visited Bangkok, then it would be my second trip to Bangkok. Then again, I was almost very near to applying the visa to Malaysia. But what happened? There is a place called Langkawi in Malaysia. It is a very famous place. It has the largest cable car and largest cable bridge in the world. So if you don't visit Langkawi, then there is no point in visiting Malaysia. So when I was researching about Malaysia, I got some information that there are restrictions to travel into Langkawi. So I just withdrawn the trip, and somehow Dubai was on my bucket list from the past 2 years, and finally it is happening now. So firstly, thanks to my parents for making this happen. And one more thing, guys, in the UAE, not only Dubai, in the entire United Arab Emirates, PDA is taken very strictly, guys. That is public display of affection. See, even you hold hands in public, or you hugging in the public, those two things are not appreciated there. So don't do that. And the most important thing is, as I said before, WhatsApp, Facebook, and some messaging apps are not working there for voice calls and video calls. If you think that you can manage with VPN, just remember this word: if they caught you using VPN, then you will be blacklisted and you will be fined of amount is 10,85,000 rupees. So be careful, guys. Don't use VPN there. Instead, go for alternative apps. And one more shocking thing is there are no free email services in the entire UAE, guys. It is banned. No Gmail, no Yahoo, and no Hotmail also. So this is the fact which I have to tell you. And if you talk about the tourist SIMs, there are 3 networks in the UAE. One is Virgin, one is DU, and third is Etisalat. So Virgin is very expensive one, so don't go for it. And DU is cheap and best, but the best is Etisalat. If you talk about me, I am not going to buy any tourist SIM because my network is Airtel, and I have opted international roaming at a cost of 1,100 rupees, for which I got 100 minutes of incoming and outgoing calls and 1 GB of internet. So most probably I'll be using internet only for my navigation purpose, and I'll be using the public transport only because I love using the Dubai's public transport because it is very state of art. And one more thing, if you want to go in the taxi, like we have Uber there, but Uber is way more expensive, and there is alternative to Uber called Kareem. But when I checked Kareem also, like it is also same guys. It is also expensive only, like 100 dirhams who will pay for 3 to 4 kilometers, right? It is 2,000 rupees. So if you are traveling in group, that's fine. And whenever you are traveling internationally, please buy the international travel adapter, guys, and one TSL lock. International travel adapter is a must, guys. I just bought it personally for this trip only at a cost of 600 rupees. My brand name is, I think, RTS. It has 3 pins, guys, and it supports around 160 countries around the world. I'll show you some other time once I reach Dubai. And coming to the road crossings in Dubai, guys, if you are not crossing on the zebra crossing, and even if you cross on zebra crossing when your signal is red, you will be fined around 4,000 dirhams. It is around 8,500 rupees, guys. So please keep it in mind. Dubai is a very safe country, and they call, like, they tell that we are a peace-loving country. So that's why they have zero tolerance towards any mischievous things, guys. Even if you shout in public, you catch their attention, it will be bad for you. So abide to the rules, then you can enjoy everything in Dubai. It is a great place, and that's why I'm going, guys. For me, it is a country of discipline, and that's why I like Dubai. And the most appreciable part is there is no tax at all on the income, no income tax at all. And according the Indian customs duties, so when you are bringing something from Dubai to India, because electronics are dead cheap in Dubai, so let me remind you, be it any electronic or a gift item, for each person the maximum limit is 50,000 rupees, guys. Beyond that, if you bring, you have to pay 36% of the total amount, okay, the excess amount. And if you talk about the gold, other than ornament form, it is prohibited, guys. If you bring biscuits or anything, that is prohibited. Only ornaments are allowed, that too for males 10 grams, and for females it is 20 grams. And if you talk about the liquor, 2 liters of wine or beer is permitted per person, and 1 laptop is allowed. That's it, guys. I have told you as far as what I have known. So if I know something new, then again I'll update you. That's it, guys. I'll meet you when my boarding starts.
नमस्कार, हम आपसे अनुरोध करते हैं कि विमान प्रस्थान के समय फर्श पर बने कुछ सीनों पर खड़े रहें और शारीरिक दूरी बनाए रखें। कृपया मास्क पहने रखें और अपने हाथों को सैनिटाइज करें। आपकी सुरक्षा की हमारी प्राथमिकता है। धन्यवाद। नमस्कार, we request you to stand on the floor markings on the floor and maintain physical distancing while boarding the aircraft. Please wear a mask and sanitize your hands frequently. Your safety is our utmost priority. Thank you.
So guys, I'm finally boarding the Air India Express to Dubai. This is my plane. The journey duration is 3 hours 20 minutes. So we'll be reaching at 6 o'clock in Dubai time. guys, finally I'm going to Dubai. This is 18. This is 18.
विमान में नर भरा जा रहा है, इसलिए आपके तथा विमान की सुरक्षा के लिए आप धूम्रपान ना करें। मोबाइल फोन सहित सभी इलेक्ट्रॉनिक उपकरण को बंद कर दें। सीट पर बैठ रहे हैं तो
This is 18, right? Yeah.
gentlemen, as the aircraft being fueled for your safety for safety of the aircraft, you are required to read. Okay. Switch off all electronic items, including mobile phones. Please remain seated and don't fasten seatbelts. Thank you.
व्यवस्था चलो दुबई अंतर्राष्ट्रीय हवाई अड्डे पर आपका स्वागत है। यदि आप अपनी घड़ी को सेट करना चाहें तो इस समय यहाँ शाम में 5:25 है। बाहर का तापमान 37 डिग्री सेल्सियस है। अपनी सुरक्षा के लिए सीट बेल्ट का संकेत जब तक बंद नहीं हो जाता कृपया अपने सीट पर ही बैठे रहें तथा ऊपर बने ओवरहेड बिन्स को न खोलें। कृपया सुनिश्चित करें कि सीट की पॉकेट में आप कोई अपनी निजी वस्तु तो नहीं भूल रहे हैं। हमारे सभी यात्रियों की सुविधा के लिए हम आपसे अनुरोध करते हैं कि हम अपने सामान को दोबारा जांच लें। इससे सभी यात्रियों के साथ बैग बदल जाने की संभावना नहीं रहेगी। एयर इंडिया एक्सप्रेस लिमिटेड तथा सभी क्रू की ओर से हम आपके सुखद प्रवास की कामना करते हैं। एयर इंडिया एक्सप्रेस से यात्रा करने के लिए धन्यवाद। आशा है कि आप शीघ्र ही उड़ान में फिर स्वागत का अवसर देंगे। जय हिंद। Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Dubai International Airport. If you would like to set your watch, the local time here is 56 minutes after 5 in the evening and the outside temperature is 37 degrees Celsius. For your safety, please remain seated and do not open the overhead lockers until the fasten seatbelt sign is switched off. Please scan your seat pockets to make sure you don't leave any personal belongings behind. For the convenience of all our passengers, we request you to double check your baggage before leaving. This will prevent the bags from getting exchanged with a fellow passenger. On behalf of Air India Express Limited and entire crew, we wish you a pleasant stay. Thank you for choosing to fly with Air India Express Limited. We look forward to welcome you on board soon. Jai Hind.
Finally, we have landed into the United Arab Emirates. Welcome to Dubai.
Air India Express sir, this way. Only residents here. Only residents.
Okay.
All states. Only residents.
So guys, there are two big tasks for me. One is immigration and customs, and the other thing is buying an all card.